we're going to do this business. I think I had my team there as a small team, and we just worked even harder than ever. I was like, guys, people are losing jobs, this, but I'll tell you what, we provide the best service, the best product for what we have. There's always going to be a population out there, no matter how dire things are, that are going to want your product. And as soon as we get over this hump, we'll stand out. We'll be even better than the rest of the competition. So it sounds like you did the same thing. And yeah, so I know it's been now a few years since COVID, but was that one of those big challenges? What was your thoughts? I feel like for anybody in the restaurant business, there were some that just did phenomenal during that period, that like really thrived. Like you guys seem to do well. I mean, I'd like to hear your point, but Block 16, they did well. I know that it was like their busiest time because they pivoted. They pivoted really quickly because people still need to eat. So what was your strategies during COVID, or what, how'd you keep sane?
No, for sure. My first strategy was to go back to the basics and jump back in. I hadn't been making sandwiches that much, for sure. Like, I'd go months and months without touching a sandwich, right? Well, we had to lay off like 90 people. Revenue wasn't there, especially the first 3 months, right? Laid off 90 people. My wife's like, "Oh, you're gonna work from home now and like stay safe and all this stuff." I'm like, I can't do that.
My wife said the same thing.
I'm like,
I'm the opposite.
I'm in. I'm literally at a sandwich shop every single day making sandwiches. For like one day I thought about doing like this Cornell, MBA program thing that you could get in like 6 weeks or 6 months or something. I was like, maybe I should do that. But like, the next day I'm like, what am I doing? I got to go back to work. So quite frankly, I never worked from home. I jumped in with the team that was left, did pickup orders, did whatever it took, right? Like, you just have to do what it takes. And yeah, we had 3 months that were pretty rough, but it bounced back. I opened a new restaurant in Elkhorn, in August of 2020 with a drive-through. Obviously, customers resonated with that right out of the gate. It was our biggest restaurant. It was our biggest opening store ever, revenue-wise. So from that moment on, it's been great. I mean,
that's awesome.
That is awesome. Yeah,
you just have to persevere.
Yeah, during COVID, I had that that conversation with myself, and was like, okay, what's the Warren Buffett quote? Be fearful when others are greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. And I was like, I'm just, the news is on, and everywhere you look, the world's freaking out. I'm like, and I was hoping for the same thing. My wife was hoping for the same thing. All right, we just had our third child. I'm like, okay, you're going to be able to go home and help. I was like, there are very few, and I hate to use the word opportunities, but this is an opportunity to persevere through, or get our butt kicked and fold up and dive in our little hole with fear. And I mean, that was our biggest year. That was one of our biggest years. That really started our exponential trajectory. Yeah. I know we were start of the year like 300 units, and we ended over 1,000, like 1,200. We just went honestly crazy that year because everybody was scared, and we just decided,
everybody was scared.
We're like, we're going to do this business. I think I had my team there as a small team, and we just worked even harder than ever. I was like, guys, people are losing jobs, this, but I'll tell you what, we provide the best service, the best product for what we have. There's always going to be a population out there, no matter how dire things are, that are going to want your product. And as soon as we get over this hump, we'll stand out. We'll be even better than the rest of the competition. So it sounds like you did the same thing, and yeah, just got to work more than I ever did.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I've opened 3 restaurants since COVID started, and I have 3 more coming. I found the best real estate deals by far in the last 3 years. Yeah. So it's like, we're doing great. We have the revenue, we have the people, we're ready for whatever we can take on. Then you just kind of wait for the deals, and or you're looking for the deals, even better.